Good evening and welcome to Bill Blackwood Field here in Sherwood, Arkansas for tonight's match between the Sylvan Hill Lady Bears and the Vilonia Lady Eagles. Both teams are taking the field. Looks like starting 11 for Vilonia, August Hudson, Presley Ferris, Izzy Rothaker, Peyton Hensley, Kaylee Black, Kendall Johnson, Cora Kleberg, Aubrey Broll, Carissa Borden, Monica Lang, and Kinley Bolin in the keep. Center checks. Looks like it'll be a Vilonia ball to start the match. Center checks with their ARs. Checks with the keeps. Whistle to the mouth. Checks with the score, the clock. And we're off. Vilonia ball. Couple quick touches. Vilonia drops. Broll. Rothaker. Dispossessed by number 6. I believe that's Hattie Person. Number 15. Lucy Festervin into the corner. Ball into the box. Looking to attack. Hensley gets a foot on it. Vilonia pokes it away for a moment, but Broll stops the shot. Sylvan maintains possession. Kleberg pokes it out. Johnson deflects. Hudson keeps the ball in play, gets it up to Ferris. Ferris. Vilonia looking to possess, maybe not move full. They're going to lose the ball from behind. Nope. Gets it out wide. Miller loses it to number 6, Person. Person drops. They send ball far side to Beelan. Beelan sends it back to Rainey. Now drops to the far side. Looking to go left side. Maintains possession. Centers. Two-man job on the outside. Borden, big touch clear. Ferris settles. Unable to save it. Sylvan throw around the 45-yard line. Psych out throw by Sylvan. Now we're on. Down the line. Lang shields. Borden puts the ball up. Takes a bounce. Rothaker's touch miss. First touch misses, but then she drifts it to Hensley. Hensley gets it up to Hudson. Hudson back to Hensley. Hudson trying to get up to Rothaker. No good. Sylvan has it. Sends it out wide. Borden slows things down. Sends it down the sideline. Sylvan throw. Oh, ball deflected into the box. That ball is going to be called off Vilonia corner for Sylvan Hills. Go ahead and apologize. I've got play-by-play and camera tonight, so I'm going to do my best, and clock. So big touch off the hands of I think Bowling got a hand on it, which means we're going to have another corner kick, this time near side corner. So they were able to miss it hitting the net, but it's still going to remain a Sylvan corner. 3 minutes into this match. Second corner attempt. High, across the top, over everybody, settled by Sylvan. Sylvan across the top, hits the post, and Bolin picks up the rebound. Smart play by Bolin to make sure that wasn't going in and then jump on the rebound. Oh, the punt looking to go wide, not quite the carry that she needed. Kleberg megged. Sylvan trying to work across the middle, but Vilonia's heavy back line is there. Oop. Ferris, big touch. Now we have a bit of a foot race between Hudson and Sylvan. Sylvan gets it up to number 16. Kleberg tracks. Centers it over to Lang. Lang, touch. Borden tracks back. Pokes it away. Sylvan maintains possession. Looks to go out to the side. Lang with the immediate pressure. Ball into the box. Broll. Centering touch. Kinley. Yeah, Bolin's got to be a little bit more on the spot there. Crash from Sylvan Hills. Kinley in her first action for a couple of weeks. Going to have to knock the rust off quickly as Sylvan's kept possession in our half for quite a while now. Touch takes 2 bounces before Hudson comes away with it. Opts to drop to Johnson. Pressure coming. Gets it past Hensley, and now Sylvan looks to attack. Borden pokes it away from Grogan. Sylvan pushing some constant pressure. Rothaker with the pressure. Into the box. Broll. Black. Black to Rothaker. Rothaker with the foot on it. Pressure coming from behind. Loses it momentarily. Sylvan pushes it back up. Rothaker tries to poke it away, but Sylvan gets the possession. Lang with the clear. Sylvan, however, waiting at midfield to recover. Oh, Hudson was there, just not able to get control. Black settled a little too hard off the foot, and now Beelan has it for Sylvan. She centers it. Lang clears, but only temporary, as now Sylvan has the ball outside the box. Borden deflected. 15 still in the box. Sylvan across the top. Hensley. And Vilonia finally gets to it. Ferris has it. Ferris to Hudson. Hudson drops it to Johnson. Good step around by Johnson. Johnson looks to center it. Oh, Vilonia not be able to get the clear. Sylvan step around Black. Sent out wide. A little bit too much on it, though. It'll be a Vilonia throw. Johnson. Well, there's no one there who we're going to. There we go. It's Black. Black pokes through. Hudson's in the vicinity. She gets a foot on it. Saves. Deflects. That should be off Sylvan. Yeah, there's nothing to the contrary. Black to Hudson. Hudson centers it. Oh, Vilonia just unable to get to it. Ball cleared back, no one in the vicinity. Sylvan walks on. Now Sylvan looking to go the other way. Big touch down the far sideline, little too big. It'll be a Vilonia throw. Lang, high floater, bounces over Rothaker off the head of a Sylvan player. Now they're looking to go up the sideline. Borden chasing it down. Sylvan keeps it in play. Now looks to center. Gets it to Beelan. Beelan to 10. Grogan now drops it to Rainey. Rainey's got a big leg. Someone's got to mark that. That is through the upright. Goal kick for Vilonia. Vilonia's going to want to mark. Sylvan's got some big legs that can touch from that 20 to 30 yard lane. Probably don't want to play off too soft there. Restart for Vilonia. Broll. Low line drive. Beeling gets it. Kleber gets to it. Little collision, but everyone. Beelan a little slow to get up, but everyone looks to be good. Hensley has it. Lang trying to get it to Black. Oh, just unable to maintain possession here. Can August. Yep. Sylvan sneaks it out. Hensley wins it. Drops it to Monica. Lang sends it across to Johnson. Pressure coming. Step through. Johnson looks to center it over Hensley. Settled by Sylvan. Someone needs to mark there. Broll, big touch here, though. Off the plant foot of 14. Hensley with a big touch. There's a run. Sylvan's there. Looks to send it out wide. Ferris is on. To Hudson. Hudson is in a foot race. Ball just outside the box. Hudson on the baseline. Drops it to Black. Black sends it into the box. Sent out wide again. And out the baseline, Vilonia has earned its first corner of the night. And it looks to be Hensley walking her way over to the corner. Well, jogging her way over to the corner. 11 minutes into, or 10 minutes into this first half. Corner coming, hand up. Big touch, floater. Black gets ahead on it. It continues out wide. August centers it. Ferris tries to corral it unsuccessfully. Loose ball, 16. Bella Osborne clears, and now Sylvan Hills going the other way. Rothker with the initial pressure. Lang slows down temporarily. 10 gets past two Vilonia players into the box. Drops. Now centers. And picked up by Kinley Bolin. Running across. Goal kick sneaks over the head of Beelan to Hudson. Hudson to Black. Black drops to Kleberg. Kleberg sends it far across to Lang. Lang with a step. Lang up to Ferris. Ferris drops to Hensley. Hensley sends it out to Hudson. Hudson deflects. Oh, just poked away by Sylvan. That could have been problems. Bella Osborne picks it up on this near sideline, sends it to, I think it's JC or Annie. She centers it. Through ball 10. Gets behind. 10 takes a shot. Kinley lays out to stop it. And Broll. Kinley with a great stop. Broll clears. Kinley just laid down and got in front of that ball as it went to roll in. It's going to be a throw in for Sylvan. Sylvan with a lot of good opportunities here. Vilonia holding strong, though, for the time being. 0-0. Hensley takes that off the top of the box, tries to flick it around 6, unsuccessful. 10 looks like she was trying to center it, didn't get all her foot on that. Hits the side of the outside of the net, of the near side of the net. We do have substitutions for Vilonia. Into the match for Vilonia. Replacing August Hudson is number 19, Bella Irvin. And replacing number 27, Izzy Rothacker, is number 17, Chloe George. We'll have a restart here. Looks like Broll will take the restart for Vilonia. Floater over Beelan through Black. Black flips it up to Irvin. Irvin in a foot race with 14. 14 plays it wide. Irvin gets there, but it's out on Bella. Good hustle by Irvin, but it's a Sylvan throw. Sylvan looks to go down the sideline. Johnson looks to center. Ferris gets a knee on it. Centers it. Fighting for the ball. Ferris comes down with it. Ferris in the box. Physical play. And Sylvan has the ball going the other way. That's Beelan. Kleber gets a foot on it. She has time. Oh, she's trying to get up to Black. Missed touches. I think she thought August might have still been in the match. Nah, it's just a missed touch by Kleberg. Sylvan gets the ball in. Ferris with the reverse kick. It's putting the pressure still on Sylvan. Irvin's there. That called off Sylvan. Black to Johnson running on. Johnson gets a foot on it, flicks it. It's going out the baseline, and Sylvan wisely shields that one off. Goal kick coming for Sylvan. Smart defense by a well-coached Sylvan Hills team. And we'll have a goal kick for Sylvan. 14:40 in this first half. In the books, 25 remaining. Quick restart out wide to the far sideline for Sylvan. Sylvan looking to attack up the sideline. Vilonia, loose ball in the middle. Randy's there. Hensley, first on, gets it to Black. Black up to Ferris. The clear picked up by Black. Black turns. Black shot deflected off the back of 7. Ferris is there. Ferris in the box. Ferris trying to turn it. And goal kick awarded. Goal kick awarded. Ferris not able to turn on it, not able to deflect it off a Sylvan player. It'll be a goal kick for Sylvan Hills. Lang shields off. George now overtaken by 2. Yeah, they're going to foul call on Chloe George. George fouling the Sylvan Hill players out of play, so it'll be a re-kick from a restart from Sylvan Hill. That's clear foul there by George. Good call by that AR. George steps in front of that free kick. She looks for a centering touch. Slow roller. Sylvan there. Sylvan drops it. Now it's a foot race. 2 Sylvan in the position. That was last touch by Sylvan. Sylvan touches out the throw. Touchline. Sylvan, so it should be a Vilonia throw. It looks like, well, Johnson's going to come up and take this throw. 23 minutes remaining. Vilonia throw around the 10-yard line. Johnson, low line drive into the blocks, deflected by Beelan. Beelan's there. Beelan runs on. Beelan wanted to go out to Osborne, said centers it to Grogan. Grogan drops it. Bourne steps on. Person comes from behind. And Vilonia has it for now. Kleberg up to Johnson. Johnson maintains possession. Osborne and Johnson fight for it. Beelan pokes it away. 10 gets it past Kleberg. 10's making her on the sideline. Kleberg's tracking. Broles with her. Play on called. Now there's the foul. And penalty awarded. Contact did occur. Welcome back to keeper play, Kinley Bolin. 22-13 remaining. And it looks like number 10, Addison Grogan, will take the shot against Kinley Bolin. th minute. Finds the back of the net. Sylvan goes up 1-0.
Goal, Addison Grogan.
Sylvan goes up 1-0 with 22:13 remaining in the first half. Vilonia will have the restart, middle field, center field. During this restart, Osborne's coming off and 15, Lucy Festervin entering the match. Well, Kinley's coming out. Well, is it, it's some kind of equipment thing? Oh, blood. So, I mean, she looks fine, but for some reason they're having her come out, I guess just to get the rash attended to. So, keeper Kinley Bolin had a relatively large turf burn, and I think they're getting that taken care of during that stoppage in play. But we should be back to action shortly. Vilonia will have the restart after the PK score. Restart. Vilonia drops Ferris to Hensley. Hensley out wide to Johnson. Johnson drops to Kleberg. Kleberg center it to Broll. Broll picked off by 24. Lillian Markel. Monica wins it. Lang wins it. Gets it to Hensley. Hensley to George. George down the far sideline. Looking to attack. Gets past one. Unable to maintain possession. Sylvan throw. Sylvan now looking to attack that far sideline. Deflects off the back legs of a Sylvan player, but Sylvan does maintain possession. Ball eventually does deflect off Sylvan Hills. We'll have a Vilonia throw. Deflected off a Sylvan head, bounces into touch. That should be a Vilonia throw. Big throw off the back. Oh, couple deflections. That's keeper should get there. Does. Good shielding effort by the Sylvan back line. Quick response by the keeper. Good hustle by Vilonia, just not able to get there. Ball lands, bounces on the bear. Second bounce off the top of Grogan's head. Black sends it near side to Johnson. Johnson looks to go down the sideline. Too wide on the touch. Sylvan throw. Big touch. Deflected by Johnson. Beelan is double teamed. Black comes away with it. It's Beelan. Good save. That ball never went into touch. This play on's called. Irvin, Irvin deflects. I don't know whether that was Vilonia or Sylvan who yelled it, but it was correct. Oh, the ref. Okay. The CR saw it good. Hard to tell when you have that female center and a bunch of females on the field who's yelling who. But yeah, I mean center made the correct call. George with the run. Centers, deflects off Sylvan. It's going to be out in the corner. Vilonia throw coming. Ferris hustles to the spot, but not a lot of help with her. 5 Sylvan back. There's only just now getting to be 5 Vilonia back. Almost want to see one of these backs come up and take that center of the field in case of a clear. But here comes the throw. Ferris gets a foot on it, flicks it directly to the keeper. Keeper bobbles for a second, rolls it, but picks it up before anything happens. Bounces just over Black. Festervin settles, looks to turn. Centers it. Hensley turns. Sends it over to Johnson. Johnson pressures the toss. During this reset, there'll be a substitution for Vilonia. Hudson's going to re-enter the match for Irvin. It looks like they're going to allow Sylvan subs this time too. 24 and 8. So that is Markel and Beelan getting a breather. And I can't tell. 19. Gabby Hernandez and I'm going to guess that's number 16, Bella Osborne, sneaking in on the other side. Could be wrong on that. I apologize if I am. Throw coming for Vilonia. Black runs on. Sylvan deflects. Gets it up to 10. Good touch to 15 on the sideline. Has trouble getting it. Finally does bring it up. 10 has to turn. Osborne not off. 10 coming across. George pressures, forces the drop. Sylvan drops. Looking to go wide. Johnson pressures. Sends it to 15. Johnson tries to poke away from behind. Kleberg deflects. Black sends it to Johnson. Johnson settles. Johnson trying to get it to Hensley. Not unsuccessful, but gets it to Ferris. Yeah, Chloe doesn't have that much time. She gets it off. Hudson's in a foot race. That's not going to get there. Oh, Hudson has it. Hudson in the box. Hudson in the box. Ferris. Deflected. George. Sends it out wide. Hudson runs it down. Saves it. Pressured in the corner. Tries to work the baseline. Gets in a little bit. Finally, 2 Sylvan players poke it away. Corner kick for Vilonia. Good ball possession by August Hudson. And it looks like Johnson's coming from the opposite side fullback to take this corner for Vilonia. Yeah, I think somebody needs to be marking 10 here in the midfield, and I think you pulled Boren up to do that. Now corner coming. High. Off the head of 13, out the baseline. That should be do it again. Yeah, corner awarded. Sylvan is up. Lady Bears are up 1-0, 15:50 remaining first half. Vilonia with an opportunity on their second corner, or their second straight corner. Hand up. Low line drive. Hudson, just misses, but Black looks to turn, tries to fight through the middle, gets into the box, and loses possession. Good defense by Sylvan there. Gets it to 10. 10 looking to run. Borden with the immediate pressure. Borden and Kleberg. Kleberg now picks it up. 15 goes on the run. Kleberg's going to have to hustle back, make sure 15 doesn't get too far into the box. She does. Loose ball, still loose. Black gets it. Big touch. It's a big touch. It's going to be a lot of running. Sylvan's there. Sylvan looks to turn, pokes it out. Sylvan does maintain possession. Ferris pressures, but she's able to get it up to Osborne. Lang with a big touch. That off the chest of Sylvan. Sylvan looks to settle. Ferris coming. Johnson. And Sylvan just has to punch it out. It should be Vilonia throw. It is. I don't. One bounce. Ferris touches, turns. Gets it to Hudson. Hudson loses it temporarily. Poked away Sylvan. George and Osborne fight for it. Osborne gets it up. Borden sends it back to where it came. Sylvan's there, though. Sylvan pushes it back up. Sends it through. Borden is on. Sends it out wide. In the direction of Osborne. It doesn't look like Osborne ever made contact, so it should be Sylvan throw. It is. Sylvan down the line. Lang watches it. Came in, went out according to the far side AR, so it will be a Vilonia throw. Lang. To Hensley. Hensley to George. George flicks it in. 13 steps to it. Oh no. That deflection, Lang had came up to position. Deflection gets there. Now you've got Osborne on a run. Borden slows it down. Osborne, Borden fighting for it. Borden plays it out. Quick restart by Sylvan. George lucky there. Ball out wide, 15. Kleberg pressures. Yeah, that ball's just wide right. Kleberg didn't deflect. That should be a goal. That should be a goal kick, Vilonia. Substitution into the match for Vilonia, number 27, Izzy Rothaker replacing number 17, Chloe George. And the restart should be Vilonia goal kick. It is. Broll is there. Round of applause for George as she gets a breather. Vilonia down 1-0. 12:40-ish remaining. Broll. Quick restart out wide to Borden. Borden takes a couple of steps. Sends it up to Rothaker. Rothaker deflects it to the middle, but Sylvan's there. Sylvan sends it back out wide. Centers it. Hensley there. Hensley sends it out to Hudson. Hudson drops. Lang centers it. No one's there. Black gets to it. Drops it to Broll. Broll sends it out wide to Johnson. Johnson on the single bounce. Plays it up to Hensley. Hensley up to Ferris. Gets past one. Sylvan's there. Sylvan does then just punch it up. Rothaker stops the through pass. But Sylvan once again punches the ball up to 15. Festerland. 15 gets past Kleberg, but Black's there. Unfortunately, that goes into touch. It's going to be a Vilonia. It's going to be a Sylvan throw. Whistle blows, so it should be a substitution. Sylvan, there is. 15 Festerman, I believe. Getting a breather, and it looks like 24 Markel replacing her. Throw in past Black. 3 comes in. Johnson does eventually win it away. Oh, quick touch to 24. 24 centers it. Broll Power lifts it into the track. Sylvan throw. Drop here to 19. Pressure coming. Flicked up to 10. 10 comes across the middle, doesn't get a very good turn on it, sends it about 15 yards to the left of the far side, and we'll have a goal kick for Vilonia. During the stoppage, we have Emma Lowry coming into the match for Cora Kleberg. It looks like Johnson will drop back to a center back position, and Lowry's going to play the outside left back. Restart Broll. I'm assuming Broll. Yep, Broll comes. Floater, one bounce over Black, past Sylvan. Presley gets there to Lowry. Lowry gets a foot on it. Lowry dispossessed. Sylvan drops. Flips it back to 24. Johnson does clear it. Sylvan 14 plays it up to 3. JC, no pressure. Now gets it up to 10. Grogan now going to the far sideline, tracked by Rothaker. Hudson takes the pass. Sends it up to Hensley. Hensley's flipped through to Ferris, picked off by 6. That's Person. Person to the far sideline to Osborne. Osborne has it again, tries to center it, does get it to 10 to Grogan. Grogan in the box. Grogan centers, 24, Markel unable to get a foot on it. Black sends it up to Lowry. Sylvan steps in front of it. 19 looks like maybe trying to get it to Markel on a baseline run. No one there. And with 9:15 remaining, it's going to be a goal kick for Vilonia. During this restart, looks like the ref's going to allow a substitution. Kendall Hale into the match for number 22, Presley Ferris. On the whistle, we restart back to Broll. Broll, quick touch out to Borden. Borden surveys. Osborne steps in front. Osborne with the big leg. Straight to Bolin. Bolin unable to control it. Osborne sneaks it past Bass Bolin, and Sylvan goes up 2-0. We're back on. Bologna restarts, drops to Black. Black drops to Johnson. Oh, Broll looks to send it up the sideline. That's a little too much. Sylvan throw here about the 40 or 45. Drops it to Beelan. Beelan drops it to the back line. Number 14, Laney White. To Person running across the field. Rothaker marks. Tries to get it back to Person on the run. Now Hensley has it. Hensley drops it back to Broll. Oh, Broll picked off by Markel. Markel off frame. Wide right on the near post. Goal kick for Vilonia. 7:40 remaining. Broll. Sends it quickly out to Johnson. Johnson turns sideline. Pressured by Markle. It's, I, yeah, yeah. So that ball called out. Sylvan tried to center it, unsuccessful. Now they drop. White centers it to Rainey. Rainey or Rainey, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. Beelan has it. Beelan looking to center. Beelan sends it up to Markel. Johnson gets a foot on it, but misses, and we luck out. That rolls out on the touch line. Should be, well, apparently it's a throw Vilonia. In the corner, Johnson tries to clear it, picked off by Markel Black. Deflects. Hensley gets it to Johnson. Johnson centers it. 10 has it. And Borden just sends it out hard to the baseline. It's going to be a corner kick for Sylvan. A little, yeah, it looks like a little bit of miscommunication or missed assignments there, but regardless, Vilonia avoids the net, but they are in a corner position. Grogan, quick touch into flicks it in off several people. Johnson trying to get it to Hale. 3 has it, steps up, looking to send it wide. Nope. Hale pokes it away momentarily. Now 3 just line drives it. And Bolin stops it. Bolin made sure to keep her body in front of that one. Save good. And now we'll have a goal restart for Vilonia. Low line drive. Black settles. Tries to turn with it. Beelan's there. Beelan kind of hit as she went out. AR calls this a Vilonia ball. Yeah, I think I'm just as confused as Beelan is right now. But throw called. Johnson gets it to Hensley. 24 punches it up into the box. No one Sylvan in the vicinity. I think Broll may be content just to let that roll out the baseline. Yep, take a goal kick. I think, I don't know if we want to try and get it all the way down the field on the touch. I think a quick start up, maybe that far sideline and attack, may be advantageous. Let's see what happens, though. You miss touch up the middle of the field and 10 gets it alone, you're in trouble. Or Beelan steps right in front of it, goes straight to 10. Now you've got 10 top of box. Beelan gets a foot on it. That ball's going to go wide. Bolin lets it roll wide left. 4:20 remaining. First half. Vilonia down 2-0. Roll with the goal kick restart. Now there's a quick touch to Borden. Borden pressured by 10. Quick touch, trying to get down the line. Borden's there first, but it deflects off her knee into touch. It's going to be a Sylvan throw. 4 minutes remaining. Lang jumps to get it. Borden. O'Hale gets it, tries to get up to Lowry. Sylvan's there, gets it up to Markle. Or Markel, I apologize. Low line drive for Person. Bolin walks it out of bounds. Goal kick for Vilonia. 3:30 remaining. Still 2-0 Sylvan. Low drive, low touch out wide. Lang, time to turn. Pressure by Osborne. Loses possession. Throw for Sylvan. Quick restart by Sylvan. Hensley's there. Gets a head on it. Pokes it away from Grogan. Little game of patty cake happening over there. Play on called. Oh, 16 gets to it. Borden pokes it out to Lang. Lang to Hensley. Hensley tried to get up to Rothaker, just unable to corral it, and now Osborne has it. Osborne centers to Rainey. Can't tell if I have a typo, if I'm mispronouncing it. Hensley and Rainey fight for it. Ball eventually played out wide. Johnson's there. Black unable to clear. Hensley pokes it away, and that should be a goal kick. It is. 2 minutes remaining. Low line drive. Hensley with the touch, pressured from behind. Setting. Hope. Yeah. You can play the ball off your face. It's not advised, but you can do it. It's not illegal. Sylvan controls. They are. Ball out wide. Lang steps in front of Osborne. Big touch. Hale is the only one in the vicinity. Sylvan has plenty of time to run onto it, turn it. Up to Beelan. Beelan settles. Looks to send it out wide. Festervin can't get to it. Called off. Called off Sylvan. Thought there was a chance that may have been deflected off Vilonia. Broll. Trying to center it. Hale. Oh, Hale. Tried to get it to Hudson. Instead, go straight to Osborne. Now we have a foot race between Grogan and Broll. This resulted in a penalty kick earlier. Broll and Johnson work together. Kendall gets to before Beeling can. Now wide left. That just missed maybe a foot to the left. Great touch there by Hattie Person of Sylvan Hills. 20 seconds remaining. I have to think, given the amount of pressure that's been on Vilonia, if we put this ball back in play with over 10 seconds, something wrong's going on. Low line drive. 10 seconds left. Centered. Beelan. 4. Yeah, and so 1 second left. So unless something really weird happens, that'll be the end of the first half. End of your first half. That score is the Sylvan Hill Lady Bears 2, Vilonia 0. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the remainder of this match. Welcome back to the second half. Vilonia got the ball to start the match, and now Sylvan Hills gets the ball to start the second half. 40 minutes remaining. Sylvan Hills up to number 2-0 on goals by Bella Osborne and Addison Grogan. Well, the CR with a psych out there on the clock's restart. Sylvan has it. Sylvan attack through the middle of the field. That gets behind everyone. The pressure by Festervind forces Lane to put it out the baseline. It's going to be a corner kick coming for Sylvan Hills. 20 seconds into this first half, and Sylvan is already looking to go up 3. The touch, low line drive, deflects off Broll, I believe. Hudson to Ferris, trying to get it back just a little bit too much. Sylvan's there. Johnson with the step through, unable to control, goes into touch. Sylvan Hill throw around midfield, far sideline. And the throw. Deflected off the head of Johnson, I believe. From what I can tell, we're back to our starting 11. Bolin, Lang, Borden, Broll, Kleberg. Well, no, we're not. Back to our starting 11. Johnson, Chloe George in the match, Peyton Hensley, Kaylee Black, and Presley Ferris. So it looks like maybe the only halftime adjustment for starting 11 is George instead of Rothaker. Ball into the box, deflected off Broll. Borden's clear off of Broll. Broll sends it out, settled by Sylvan. Sylvan settles it up, but Hensley's there. Peyton to Johnson, Johnson to George. George cuts through a couple players, makes it through, gets the deflection off of Sylvan, I think. Yeah, had to, had to wait for the signal there. Sylvan on a run. That's Osborne. Osborne, quick run. Kleberg there. Uh-oh. The center to Festervin. She gets a foot onto it, pops it straight to Bolin. Now Bolin, quick release out to Lang. Lang, pressure coming from Festervin. Drops it to Borden. Borden sends it up to Black. Black controls. Sends it up, deflects off Sylvan. Sylvan there, touches it wide. Throw coming from Black. Kaylee to Ferris. Ferris turns. Pressure from 7. She gets to Hudson. Hudson pull back down the line. Pull back to the middle of the field. Drops it to Ferris. Ferris looks to turn. Pressure now coming from Person. Drops to Black. Black hammered. Yeah, I was going to say. Foul called. Black's up. No, no blood. We're good. Some harm, a foul. And a restart for Vilonia. George. Big touch flip. Deflected off Sylvan. Sylvan looks to jog it up the middle. Gets it up to Grogan. Grogan sends it out wide to Osborne on a run. Osborne sprinting. Broll's there. Borden and Grogan into a foot race. Borden gets there but has no option but to throw it out. Quick restart by Sylvan. Borden centers it. Kinley gets a hands on it, knocks it down, tracks it down. Saved by Kinley. Restart out. Hudson gets her body in front of it, keeps it in, drops it to Lang. Lang to Borden. Oh, dangerous center. Loose ball 14. Flips it up. Kleberg in the vicinity. It's Kleberg and Osborne. Kleberg gets it up to Johnson. Johnson gets it. Drops it to Hensley. Hensley to Black. Black goes wide. Sylvan steps in front of it. 13 Amelia Gill sends it up. Deflects it. Ferris has it. Drops to Black. Black to Hudson. Hudson now getting closed out. Tries to center it to Black or Ferris. It deflects off Sylvan. It's going to be a Vilonia throw right there on the 20-yard line. Black to the top of the box, deflected by Sylvan. Sylvan looks to turn it. Gets it past Black. Lang. Touch. Quick to George. George may have been a miscommunication. Keeper rolls over, picks it up. Opting for the punt restart instead of the goal kick. Oh, over the foot of Hensley. Settled by Grogan midfield. She flips it over Borden. Lang's there. Lang flips it up. Lang fighting for it. Yeah, it's going to get called against Vilonia, though. I don't know. No, that call's against Vilonia. Foul against Vilonia. Free kick number 10, Grogan. Off the head of Monica. Johnson tries to run it down. Osborne and Johnson fight for it. Johnson comes out with it. Johnson hit on the kick. So throw in for Vilonia. George down the line. Gets it over one. Sylvan centers. Oh, Hensley almost gets it. Deflects Sylvan. George now pressures. Ball into the box. Osborne. Osborne goes to center it. Broll's there. Osborne does get the center off this time to Grogan. Hensley fights through contact. Or Chloe. Center, that AR wanted to call something. Ignored. Hensley has it now. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson unable to get to it. Good try, though. Sylvan puts the ball up. Broll's there. Broll centers to no one. Sylvan's there. Hensley gets between her. Ferris. Ferris plays it out wide to a sprinting Johnson. Johnson gets to it, I think. No fog. Johnson into the side of the net. Wide left. Shot off frame, but shot made. Just over 30 minutes remaining. It'll be a goal kick for Sylvan Hills. Quick touch out wide to Gill. Oh, Hudson steps in front. Comes across. Sylvan Hills, Rainey to Beelan. Beelan out to Osborne. Osborne down the line to Grogan. Broll gets a foot on it, sends I don't know. It may go out. Yeah, it goes out. Grogan a little slower on this restart. It looks like. Okay, they're going to allow for substitutions. Ours. Sylvan usually likes to go a little quick on the restarts, but here it looks like we have a substitution. Beelan will be getting a break. I can't quite catch the number of the 19. That's Gabby Hernandez into the match. Throw, Kleberg. Oh, deflects it. Yeah, deflects it back off Grogan. Kleberg wins the goal kick. Broll will take this goal kick for Vilonia. Vilonia is still down 2-0. Quick touch to Kleberg. Kleberg up to George, maybe deflected. Hernandez has it. Sylvan tries to center it. Hensley is there. Hensley sends it down the sideline. 14 for Sylvan, deflects, goes into touch. Throw in coming for Vilonia. Hensley will have it. Presley makes a run. Lofting throw off the foot of Sylvan. They center it. Person sends it back out wide to Osborne. Osborne back to Person. Person going back out wide to Osborne. Osborne centering touch. Lang's there. Person shot goes wide. And it'll be a goal kick for Vilonia. It looks like substitution for Vilonia during this goal kick restart. Chloe George will be taking a break. Number 27, Izzy Rothaker into the match. The call will be goal kick restart when play resumes. Broll. Low line drive up to Rothaker. Rothaker has it. Turns. Drops to Hensley. Hensley out wide to Monica. Lang. Lang trying to center it. Hensley's there. Drops the board. Borden sends it across. Picked off by 3. 3 sends it up to 10. 10 into 15. 15 picked off by Borden. 15 lunges. Slows things down. Sylvan maintains possession. 3. Out wide to 15. That shot not on. Kleber gets a foot to Rothaker. Rothaker sends it up to Johnson. Johnson gets a foot on it. Deflected off Ferris. Ferris and Johnson in the same spot. Gets it through. Sylvan's going to be there. Sylvan's just going to shoot it down the field a little bit, but into touch. Oh, no. Play on called. Osborne with a good save, apparently. I don't dare to try and guess what happened that far away. But play on called. Grogan takes it from Kleberg. Kleberg stays between her. Grogan center, deflected off Broll. Hensley trying to send it over to Hudson. Gill gets a foot on it. 3, pressured by Black. Rothaker gets a foot on it, sends it wide, but Sylvan maintains. Vilonia maintains possession, drops to Rothaker. Tries to send it to Johnson, stepped in front by, I believe that's Hernandez. Kleberg pokes it away momentarily from Hernandez. Yep. She's pressuring. Kleberg slowly walks it out, and it's off Sylvan. Kleberg wins the throw. Substitutions for both teams on this restart. Looks like Markel will replace Festervin, and Irvin will replace Hudson, and Hale will replace Johnson. Center ref sends something to Hale. Kleberg's throw. Yeah, the ref is not ready for the throw. Center says do it again. Gets it up over Rothaker. Hensley comes down with it. Hensley looks to move it upfield. Three with the turn. JC outside the top of the box. Falls as she kicks. I think she was looking for a foul of some sort, but the ref doesn't abide. Goal kick restart, 24 and a half minutes remaining. Sylvan Hills up 2-0. Broll. Big touch. Bounces past Ferris. Ferris trying to send out to Irvin. Gill steps in front of it. Gill gets it to Markel. Lang runs it down. Six centers it. Gets it to Grogan. Grogan look to attack the box. Sends it out to Six. Six drops to three. Three back out to Six. Kleberg, I think, was trying to get to Hale and got Rothaker in the crossfire. Sylvan throw. Kleberg puts it back down the line. That stays in. Good clear by Kleberg, but Sylvan's there. Oh, except for Sylvan's drop. Ferris gets there. Good cutback. Ferris drops to Hensley. Hensley can't get it past three. Hensley needed to go wide with that touch. Now look, Sylvan looks to go. This one all the way across to Osborne. Osborne with the touch wide to Hernandez. Hernandez and Kleberg in a foot race. Kleberg. I guess that ball's off Kleberg. No one made any kind of indication, so apparently everyone was okay with it. Grogan, top of the box. And once again, 10 falls to the ground. Center awards a. Yep. Person's PK hit the far post, but it bounces straight back to her, and she puts it in the near post. Sylvan Hills goes up 3-0. Oh, wait a minute. AR comes running in and calls offside on Sylvan. No goal. Clock still stopped. There we go. So Vilonia dodges a bullet there. Sorry, trying to get everything under control. Ball back. Seven has it. Hensley gets it down the sideline. Rothaker there. Drops to Kleberg. Kleberg. Back to Broll. Broll to Irvin. Irvin's going to step on. Black runs it down. Black's clear. Deflected by Six person. Still a 2-0 match. After Vilonia kind of lucks out on the PK opportunity. Lang puts it down the line. It's now a foot race between Seven and Ferris. Ferris deflects it once again off. This is last touch Sylvan. Sylvan wisely throws it out the side. It's going to be a throw Vilonia right around the goal line. Keep your feet down, yelled from the teammates. Irvin to Hensley. Hensley looks to possess. Marked by three to Bella. Bella to Hensley. Ferris sends it. Oh, Osborne gets a foot on it, and it's to Markel. Black to Hensley. Hensley through. That's got a little bit of speed on it. Keeper should be able to get to it, and does. Substitutions into the match for both Vilonia and Sylvan Hill. George and Polkar into the match. George in for Ferris. Polkar in for. Oh, Rothaker. I was wondering why no one was coming off the field because Rothaker was ready to take the throw. Hensley fights for the ball. Sylvan pops it away. Ball was in touch. Osborne didn't get a quick enough foot on. It's going to be a throw for Vilonia and Brown midfield. Hensley gets the ball, deflected by. Hale's in the match. Unable to maintain possession. This goes to Borden. Borden to Lang. Lang takes a couple steps, sends it up to George. George. Irvin. Yeah, Sylvan just win and out, kick it out. Throw in coming for Vilonia. Hensley sends it across, straight to Black. Black's shot deflected. Oh, Beelan's touch picked off by Hale. Hale drops it to Polkar. Polkar is going to have to hurry here. Polkar trying to send it across the lane, picked off by Grogan. Grogan's touch to Person, and now Broll and Person in a foot race. Broll's there. Tries to send it up the line. Irvin saves it. Drops it to Lang. Lang with the quick line drive. Sylvan's there, 7. George is going to make a run. Hale jumped and swung at it, and I believe that awards Sylvan a throw. Kendall's got to learn to keep her leg down in that situation. Sylvan throw. Borden's surprised she had won that ball. Now she moves up. She sends it to Irvin on the line. Irvin's going to pressure Gill. That ball will probably go out if Gill doesn't touch it. Gill touches it, though. Irvin's speed caused a little bit of anxiety. Black's going to come up and take this throw. Williams got to get this in the box and fight for possession. To Hensley. Hensley flips it over. Oh, little bit miss on the touch. Sends it out to Irvin. Irvin gets it to George. George unable to get it. The clear to Polkar. Polkar needs to make a quick decision here. Hensley gets through one. Ball pokes out wide to Black. Yeah. I'm assuming that's a foul call and not a, yeah. Foul called. Vilonia kick at about the 10-yard line. 24 used her hip to throw Black out of play. Hensley's going to take this. Hensley takes a couple jumps. Flicks it. Chloe gets a foot on it, but Irvin can't get to it. Sylvan keeper with a good save. Big punt. Bounces around the 45. Polkar tries to win it. Grogan comes down with it. Oh, ball through. to a sprinting Osborne, I believe. Osborne in the box. Broll there. It should be a corner. Yeah. AR with the emphatic corner call. And with 16 minutes remaining approximately, Sylvan is up 2 and looking to finish this corner to go up 3. Vilonia looking to stop, clear, and get on some kind of counterattack. Grogan meanders her way over to the corner. Just under 16 minutes remaining. Hand up. Oh, psych. Now we're going to do it. Low line drive. Bounces off a couple of heads. Lang is there. Goes out the side. It's going to be. It's just that deflected off a Sylvan player, I guess, because they're calling a throw. Goal. It's got to be an offside call or something because that ball clearly went off on the side. It didn't go out the baseline. I guess at this point it's a goal kick. Goal kick's the call. Yeah, goal kick. It's dark. I've got some weird glass in front of me. It is what it is. George tries to flick it over, unsuccessful. George tries to play it out to Irvin. Gill centers. Polcar tries to get it to Hensley. Hensley out to Person. Lang steps in front of it. Oh, Meg on Lang. Polcar trying to get to Black. That should just be out on. It's just out on Sylvan. Substitutions allowed. A little bit of awkward movement, but 8 and 7 into the match, so that's August Hudson and Emma Lowry, and for Kendall Hale and Bella Irvin. Just over 14 remaining. Black will have the throw for Vilonia. Down the sideline, past Gill. 7 gets a foot on it, tries to flick it out, but unable to. Vilonia throw. Ball into the box. Hensley goes to get a foot on it. Sylvan clears. Should be, well, no. Sylvan clears. AR's calling it a Sylvan ball. Throw in coming from Sylvan. 13 minutes remaining. Off the head of Black, but unable to keep it in. Gill does it again. Black centers it to Hensley. Hensley out to Lowry. Gill steps in front. Takes a bounce, but that's in a touch. Lang. Oh, right off the foot of Lowry. It's going to be a Sylvan throw. They look to center it. Borden pops it straight up. Black in position. I'm sorry, that is probably a color. That's got to be a color. No color provided. At least this time they're giving it to white. Foul called on 15. That was questionably a card, none awarded. Broll with the restart. This ref may want to be mindful of the situation. She called that foul, which is good. That ball out Vilonia should be Sylvan throw. Reset. Broll sips it under. Oh, Peyton tried to move it upfield, picked off by 10. Beelan tries to shoot it down the line, past Osborne. Vilonia throw. 11 remaining. Substitutions for Vilonia. Looks like Johnson's coming in for Kleberg. Ferris is coming in for Black. Maybe wise the press to get Black out of the match. He's taken a couple hard hits and only one has been called. Kaylee's not the kind to suffer several hits. That throw takes a bounce. Hudson. August is there. Grogan pokes it away. Johnson and Osborne fight for it. Broll has it. Oh, Broll, I think, meant to send that wide to Lowry, and I don't think Lowry is on the same page. That's going to be out Vilonia. Sylvan throw. Ferris steps. Sends it out wide to Lowry, not quite ready for it. Throw for Sylvan. 15th throw into person. Festervin to person to Rainey. Polcar with the immediate pressure pokes it away. Good job by Lillian there. Sends it out to Lowry. Lowry, momentary possession, gets past Festervin, doesn't get past person. Person makes the run. Lang covers. Lang pokes it away, but it should be corner for Sylvan Hills. Cross. Into the side of the net. Goal kick Vilonia. Substitutions for Sylvan, it looks like Beelan is coming out and Hernandez is giving her a breather. The restart will be goal kick Vilonia. Broll, low line drive. Ferris corrals it, gets it to Hensley. Hensley pops it over a couple of people. Gill's there, gets a touch on it, tries to get it to Lowry. And person centers it to, trouble. Hensley gets a hand on it. Oh, yeah, the follow's not there. Or the follow is there for Sylvan Hills. It looks like that's probably number 19, Gabby Hernandez, with the score. Gabby Hernandez with the rebound score after the missed shot,
Oh.
or by the stop by Bolin. Below, garbage goals are garbage goals too. So, restart for Vilonia. Borden. Lang attempts to get by. I need to keep this on. Lang tried to get it out to Lowry, unsuccessful. 10 tries to cut in. Ferris gets a foot on it. Hensley gets past. 10, though, does eventually win it back. 15 tries to get it back to 10. 10 has it, top of the box. Looks to cross. Looks to center the ball. Gets it to 6 person. Over to Osborne. Osborne drops. Set up to 3. Now back to Person. Person goes wide. Johnson's there. You got Johnson and Osborne, far sideline. Ball centered. Sylvan's there. Sends it up to Festervin. Lang and Festervin. Now Borden and Festervin. Uh-oh. Hernandez drops. Ferris quickly gets it out to Lowry. Lowry one touch. Sylvan maintains possession. Finally drops to 3. J.C. Rainey. Now they send it out wide. Johnson gets there first. Gets to Polkar. Polkar gets it to Hudson. Hudson drops it to Johnson. Johnson gets to Polkar. Polkar, pressure coming from behind. Gets it up to Hensley. Hensley taken from by 3. Coming back. 1, 2. 10 comes down with it. Drop to Grogan. Grogan. 6 minutes remaining. Yeah, the lone line drive coming. That's wide left. Not on frame. Vilonia still needs to mark. There's a couple girls on the Sylvan team who'll take that shot, and they're not always going to miss. We do have substitution, wholesale substitutions. Rothker in for Lowry. Black in for Polkar, and Shirley, Annabelle Shirley, into the match for Kendall Johnson. 5.5 minutes remaining. The restart will be goal kick when play resumes. 5:20 remaining. Quick touch out wide to Borden. Borden looks to center it to Hensley. Gets through everybody. Sylvan picks it up. George pressure from behind. Hudson's with her. Hudson with a touch wide. Hudson up to George. 7 gets a foot on it, but Chloe's there. Vilonia looking to make sure this stays a game. George into the box. George sends it across. No one on the back post. Great effort by Chloe George. No one went with her. Now the question is are they saying that deflected off a Sylvan Hill defender? No, the ball went on the sideline. It's a throw. Hold on. A throw-in adjustment has been made. Picked up by Hensley. Hensley centers it. No one for Vilonia there. Beelan punches it back out wide. Touches no one. We'll have another throw for Vilonia. Off the foot of Sylvan in the box. Unsuccessful clear. And Vilonia throw. Black will take this throw. Hensley on a run. 3 shields. Gill pops it out. It should be Vilonia throw still. Hensley looks like shield. Nope. Black will take the throw. Hensley into the box. Sylvan. Oh, unable to clear it. 1-2 touch. Yeah, Ferris has got a. That's deflected in the box off Sylvan, and now Sylvan's looking to go the other way. Shirley slows the run down. Can't get to it, but she did slow down the counterattack. Sylvan does look to press. 3:14 remaining. Touch into the box, deflected off of. Save, deflected off Burrell. The secondary shot saved by Kinley Bolin. Bolin's restart. Out wide to Ferris. Gill steps in front of it. Now run to the corner. Lang goes with. Looks to center it. Ferris is there, or Hensley is there. Hensley and Black play 2-man game. Drop to Borden. Borden out to Shirley. Shirley. Center. Oh no. Bo- Bolin got a foot on it, but it deflects in off the bounce. So with that, well, we're
Goal,
nah.
Hattie Person.
So goal, Hattie Person on the deflection off Kinley. And with 2 minutes 17 seconds remaining, Sylvan goes up 4-0. It'll be a Vilonia restart with a little over 2 minutes remaining. Center slow walking back, whistle blown. Quick start off to Ferris. Ferris just unable to get there. I think she made one step in. If she goes sideline the entire way, she's still. Oh no, that deflected off Gill. Or like say it deflected off Gill. Valonia's throw into the box. Oh, Ferris deflects. It's going to be a Sylvan throw. Under 2 minutes remaining. Ferris pressures. George pressures. Beelan has the ball far side for Hudson. Pressures. Gets it out to Osborne. Shirley deflects it. Sylvan ball. Minute 30 remaining. Deflected by Hernandez. Big touch into the box. Person trying to run it down does not get there. Should be a goal kick Vilonia. Minute 10 remaining. One minute left on the clock. Bro will have a goal kick. Big touch by Broll, bounce. Settled by George. George tries to get it to Fresley on a Ferris on a run. Ferris on a run, deflected by Gill. Sylvan goes to press out wide, gets it to Osborne. Rothaker gets there, pops it up. Sylvan finally gets the ball up to Hernandez. Sending it out wide to Hudson. Hudson gets it. Oh, just misses on the touch. Osborne and Beelan work to get it past Hudson. They do. Five seconds remaining. That should be the end of this match. It is. So your final score is Vilonia 0, Sylvan Hills 4. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's match. We'll be back in action Thursday night for some non-conference action against Stuttgart.